Hey everyone, Pushing Up Roses here. Have you ever felt like you needed to go to a place? A place where everybody knows your name and makes you feel amazing because people were always so glad you came? No, get out of here, Ted Danson. I'm not talking about Cheers. I'm talking about something even better. A cozy bar with aliens, talking dogs, good friends, and grand adventure. Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. This is a computer adventure game in which the point is to, in fact, go on many magnificent adventures via the visual display on your monitor. It was developed by Legend Entertainment. Though not as popular and revered as Sierra and LucasArts, Legend had its own style of distinctive interactive fiction games between 1990 and 1998. Callahan's was designed by Josh Mandel, who is known for his contributions to the adventure game world. Josh Mandel is the voice of King Graham from King's Quest V.
I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric.
And also designed Space Quest VI and Freddy Farkas, Frontier Pharmacist. Mandel has a very particular sense of humor, which really shines in Callahan's Crosstime Saloon.
What do you do with ha-ha beans?
We brew ha-ha.
Brew ha-ha? Ha-ha-ha.
The game itself is based on the Callahan's Crosstime Saloon books by Spider Robinson, and as far as really faithful adaptations go, this one takes the cake. The Callahan series is very much esteemed by readers and has a substantial fan base. There's even a Callahan's Place in Second Life where you can go and, well, probably be alone, since not many people play Second Life anymore, but hey, it's still pretty neat. The game features all of the characters from the book series, including the book's narrator, Jake Stonebender, whom you play as.
I'm a folk singer. Yeah, that's right, a folk singer. Now, I know it sounds glamorous and obviously fraught with life-threatening situations and heart-stopping peril. But try to keep up with me anyway.
I find Jake to be an awesome protagonist because he's just your average folk singer without any extraordinary powers or intense machismo. His powers come from his quick wit and possibly his beard. We also have talking dogs, extraterrestrials, vampires, this guy who is somewhat terrifying, isn't he? And oh my god, I found Carmen Sandiego. So what is your objective as this beardy, hippie-like folk singer? Well, the answer is quite obvious. You must prevent the destruction of your universe, of course. So this ZZ Top reject over here is actually the owner of your universe, and he's trying to prove to his higher-ups that our universe is worth keeping around. And the way you do that is to prove that people in this universe are in fact empathetic, funny, and all around good. Ha, good luck. Humanity empathetic? Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt. Speaking of humor, much like the book, the game is chock full of puns.
Here come the puns. People of Long Island, duck.
And trust me when I say this, there are a lot of puns, a lot of them.
I thought we were going to have a Mon talk, not listen to a travelogue. The next thing I know, you'll be singing Come Back to Jamaica.
I don't know what to say. I'm just Bayside myself.
Yeah, sorry. It's a sin to reach that far for a joke.
I would bury you if I could think of a topper for that.
Sorry, this is the point where I slip out. Doc, you can babble on all you want, Tog, but personally, I'm against it. Free port for everybody.
Holy crap, these puns are really good. Like, really good. I don't even understand some of these puns, and that is how good they are.
Your keister van line. Don't strain on your next big move. Think of your keister first.
There's no buts about it. These are some astonishingly well-written puns. I tried. The characters in the bar all have problems that require fixing, and that involves going on bizarre little journeys with them to help them find resolution. You can travel to Transylvania to find Piotr, emo vampire extraordinaire.
Don't play B-17, that was our song.
Or go help Joe save his talking dog, Ralph.
Oh, my dog.
Or help Josie save some tropical cacao beans in the rainforest. You may also find yourself in outer space and even in the bleak-looking future. I won't discuss every single section, but I will briefly go over some of my favorites. In an early mission, you travel with your friend Josie, who is a time cop able to travel to the future, to Brazil to help save a rare type of cacao bean. A man named Mr. Kizcolin, wow, Kizcolin, what a crappy name, wants to bulldoze these trees to create pencils. You go through the entire process of making your own chocolate bar to prove the trees that bear the beans are worth saving, and oh my god, did I want chocolate after this. I know it's just a pixelated image on the screen, but that chocolate looks so good. Oh man, velvety dark chocolate. Transylvania is also fun, especially since it's so heavy on the horror tropes. I love all the zany characters and the play on words for each establishment, like Star Bucharests and Weirworths, and the humor is delightfully off-kilter.
Would you like some penny candy?
What kind is it?
Mostly penny. She was such a sweet little girl. Too bad about her.
You even get to visit Casimir's, which is exactly like Callahan's back in the USA, except it looks like Grimm's Fairy Tales has invaded. My favorite part in this game is by far the future. Your friend Alfie, whose common sense portion of the brain never really developed, is a time traveler who decides to take a pill called voyatricine. This causes him to know what everyone is thinking all of the time.
Oh, I can't take this. It's everybody thinking at once, and it goes on, and I hear things nobody should ever hear, and there's nothing I can do about it.
To find the antidote, you travel to the future, which looks really weird and kind of gritty. I like this part a lot because there's a lot of political satire and commentary behind it. What would a world be like if you could always know what everyone else was thinking?
When are you going to kick the V habit?
Like I said, not in a million years. Once you're hooked, you're hooked. Believe me.
The game, for the most part, is pretty humorous, but this section in particular is very plaintive, detailing a grim future.
You know, in my line of work, I meet a lot of very deluded, very sick people. But nobody with quite your brand of lunacy.
It also features what could be one of the most intimidating villains I've ever seen in a video game. Most media depicts mad scientists as eccentric, almost in a strange, loving way, but in this game, Dr. Duplicitous is odious and spiteful, and completely apathetic to the problems his pill has caused everyone.
You are Jake Stonebender, and oh, you've come a long way for nothing.
This section really makes the game stand out, not only as something funny, but also something meaningful, just like the original material by Spider Robinson. Even though Robinson did not do any writing for this game, it's obvious that it had his blessing, as he's actually the singer and guitar player for some of the background music. You can hear these songs by asking the piano player in the bar to play one of his specials. The attention to detail in this game is so crazy impressive. Nearly everything you mouse over has a description, and oh no, not just one choice for interaction, but a billion! The sheer amount of dialogue and writing is amazing, and every description is snarky and brilliant. You can click on almost anything, well, except for these birds on the roof, which, come on game, I'm offended. You know how I feel about birds. It's actually hard for me to say anything truly bad about this game. It's definitely one of my favorites, but I must. Comic Sans? Comic Sans? This is the type of crime I can't let go, despite my fond memories. Remember the ZZ Top member wannabe from earlier? His name is Parabolus, and he's one of the Masters of the Universe and responsible for the one we're trying to save, aka our universe. You're probably wondering what it's like to be a Master of the Universe and how one can manage multiple universes simultaneously. Well, it's quite easy. All you need is a copy of Sim Universe, and you'll be creating them in no time.
Welcome to Sim Universe. Please speak your password to enter.
Sell shares, buy shares, terminate planets and cause mass death and destruction. Name your universes cute names.
For which universe will this purchase be?
Oh, I'm buying for Snuffy. No doubt in my mind.
I'm sorry, Parabolus. Universe Snuffy is being audited.
Just $49.99 and your universe simming desires will all come true. Callahan's Crosstime Saloon really is a wonderful title. It's not exactly what I would call action-packed, and it's also not a game where you can explore an open world like other third-person adventure games. It's more relaxed in nature, and despite the limited exploration, the visuals are executed so well that it doesn't need more than what it offers to be really fun. The strongest element in this game by far is the writing though, and I would put it up there as one of the funniest adventure games I've ever played. The characters aren't superheroes, they're presented as average people who you would run into at a bar who happen to have their own brilliant strengths and weaknesses, and man, I just really love this game, you guys. I could not recommend it enough to adventure game enthusiasts. And now, as a conclusion to this review, I will leave you with so many puns. Too many puns.
Nice to see young people advancing.
Ouch. Why in the world would you expose your lousy sense of humor like that?
Sorry, it just lends itself to repeating. A negative, very good feeling from seeing someone with his focus find his role in life.
Uncle!
Too many puns, too many puns. Too many puns, too many puns. Too many puns, too many puns. Too many puns, too many. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel and watching my review on Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. A Let's Play of this game is actually one of the first things I put on YouTube about 5 years ago, so if at all interested, there's a link to that in the annotations, as well as links to my Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon accounts. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.